welcome back to my channel, or if you're just joining me, welcome. My name's Eve. For today's video, I have a little bit different intro than usual, and I also have no makeup on my face because I'm actually keeping my skin a little bit, because I'm giving my skin a break and it definitely needs it because I had way too many chocolates and Easter didn't help either. So I'm just giving my face just a break. So I have no makeup, messy hair, but it's fine. It's not like you're gonna see my face throughout this video. It's cool, it's just an intro. Anyways, in this video, as I started series on my channel, decluttering my makeup and my beauty products and skincare, etc. And it's been a while since I've done my last one. It's just because there's just way too many eyeshadow palettes, and now it's getting to the point that two of the drawers are starting to fill up, and before it was only one, now it's two, and that's a big issue. So we're gonna go through my drawers and declutter my eyeshadow palettes. We're gonna see which ones we're gonna keep, which ones we're gonna get rid, like bin if it's horrible, or I'll give my So we're gonna go and jump in and declutter the eyeshadow palettes. I actually have so many eyeshadow palettes, and it was only one drawer I had. Now it's getting to the point I have two full drawers of eyeshadow palettes, and it's a big problem. It's a big issue, and we need to address that. We need to clear it. That's just you wait and see the drawers. You'll see what I mean. It's just shocking, crazy how many palettes I have actually got. And I'm eyeing another two that I want to get, but I need to clear the drawers first before I even think about getting any more palettes. But anyways, we're gonna go and jump in and I'll show you the crazy mess that's in the drawers. Bear with me because we're gonna tidy up and clear it. So do apologise for the absolute mess that's in there. So let's jump in. So this is the first drawer I have, and it's all full of eyeshadow palettes to the rim. And then I also have this one, and then I also have this drawer that's pretty much, most of it is eyeshadow palettes, lipsticks and other bits and bobs. But we're gonna go and clear this one first, and I'm dreading it because there's way too many palettes. So yeah, let's jump in. So I'm gonna go through quickly do two piles, keep and maybes, and then we can go through and see which ones we're gonna keep and which ones we're gonna rid of. But yeah, let's jump in and clear this mess, and then I'll show you, and then we can organise the mess, and hopefully it looks a lot better than it does now. So yeah. Now that drawer is empty, I'm just going to take all the palettes out of here, and then we can go through which ones we're going to keep and which ones we're going to get rid. So I'm just going to go and take all the eyeshadow palettes out of here. As you can see, this is the mess that I've just made with emptying my drawers with the eyeshadow palettes, and look how many palettes I have. It's crazy how much palettes I've actually have. It's just, I definitely need to go through this. So we're going to go through the piles. So we're going to go through and which ones we're going to keep, which ones we're going to get rid of, and I also think I'm going to get rid of these boxes. I'm not 100% sure about them. I normally try to put my palettes back into them, but I just don't know. I'll see. I might keep them, I might not. I'm not 100% decided yet. But anyway, these are the palettes. All of these we need to go through. So, yay, exciting. Let's go and organize these palettes so I can make my drawers much neater and much cleaner. I apologize for my socks, and I don't have much space onto the floor, but we're gonna try and organize them into the piles. So I think I'm gonna keep all these 3 palettes from the Beauty Bay. This is the Sunset Horizons. I absolutely love this palette. It's stunning and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous shades, so I'll definitely keep that one. Then we got Beauty Bay one, the Book of Magic, keep that one. And then we also got the new Romantic palette, and keep that one. Absolutely love all these 3 palettes, so definitely keep them. So I'm gonna keep him on keeping pile. So what we got next is the Morphe Nikita palette. I think I'm actually gonna get rid of that. I have a niece that loves playing eyeshadow palettes, and she's got an older sister. So I'm sure they will share it between them and play with them, because I only used this palette once, but I'm not gonna reach back to it. So I'm actually gonna get rid of that. So I put that onto the rid of pile. Next one we got is Be Perfect Cosmetics Manifest palette. Absolutely stunning, and keep that. Next we got is Huda Beauty Naughty Nude palette, and I don't really have many big palettes from Huda Beauty. I only got this big one, and then I got a couple of small ones, but I'm gonna keep that because I absolutely love it. Only thing I didn't like is this slippery shade. It was absolutely horrible, but that's just my opinion. And I've also done a testing video of this palette as well. You can check it on my channel, but yeah, we're gonna keep this palette because I absolutely love the shades. So all these palettes are actually in between. So I got some drugstore and some high-end palettes. So we're gonna go to Be Perfect Cosmetics and get through them, because I will keep all of them because I absolutely love Be Perfect Cosmetics. So I got these 2 palettes from Be Perfect Cosmetics. I got the Carnival XL Pro palette, and I also got the Carnival 3 Love Tahiti palette. I absolutely love both of them. And look at these gorgeous, gorgeous shades. I've actually been using these palettes more often with creating all my eye looks recently, because I just like how much colours they have. You got options of a lot of shades to use, and I absolutely love it. So that's the Love Tahiti palette, and then XL Pro palette. Just look at that ecstasy shade, which is this one here. It is absolutely gorgeous. That neon green. Oh, I absolutely love it. So we're gonna keep these 2. So next we got is Sample Beauty. I have 3 of their palettes, and I don't know. I've not really reached for them as much as I thought I would. But this is the first one, the Equalizer Palette 2. Actually, this is the second palette they have. It's the Equalizer 2. As you can see, I have used this palette, and I've also done a tutorial of this palette, but I've just not really reached for it as much. I will keep it and try and use this palette more often because it is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I just feel like I'm never gonna get rid of any of the palettes because the pile is getting bigger and bigger, and I'm not got rid of any, just one palette. So this is the next one, Sample Beauty, the Prodigy palette, Jewel Toned Edition. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous palette, but I think I'm gonna give it away because I got most of these shades between the Sample Beauty and the Be Perfect Cosmetics. So I do have quite a lot of the shades. So I'm actually gonna get rid of that and give that away. Yeah, we got 2 palettes to get rid. We're getting there. I still got loads to go through. And this is the Sample Beauty Equalizer palette, and I will apologise, there's a piece of paper in here because I managed to break the mirror of this palette. I'll take that away. But yeah, I managed to smash the mirror when I was going away. It was in my suitcase and I managed to crack it. But the palette is absolutely gorgeous. I just absolutely love these shades, and yeah, I'm not gonna get rid of, I'm just gonna put my piece of paper back in. Next we got is this gorgeous palette. I absolutely love it. It's when Tati Beauty came out with this palette. I paid absolute fortune for the delivery charges, but I don't care. It's worth it. The palette is just beautiful. Look at those shades. And I broke this mirror as well, but I managed to tape this one up. so there's no cracks, there's no glass or anything coming out of it, it's all taped. But yeah, I took this away when I went with my friend to the bridal show in Glasgow, I think, and it broke in my suitcase. I was absolutely devastated because I absolutely paid a fortune for this palette. It is a gorgeous palette. Only thing I do not like is the packaging, because all these shades, as you can see, the shades are literally covering all the palette, and I've tried to clean it, but as soon as I try to clean it, it just takes and smears it all over the palette. But see these, oh god, the glitters, oh my god, they're the best glitters ever. And as you can see, that one's already got a wee dent in it because I absolutely love this. This is my favourite one. And yeah, so I'm definitely keeping this palette because this is such a gorgeous palette, and I actually need to play with this more because I absolutely love it. I actually might have to create an eye look for you guys for the series that I'm starting to do, is creating an eye look tutorial every week, once a week, and I actually might have to use this palette for the next one. So yeah, I'm actually going to put this on the side and use it for the series on my YouTube channel and use it for my next eye look because this palette is stunning. So I got these palettes here, are just like little bits and random, but this palette was my first ever palette I bought when I started my Instagram and YouTube, and I cannot physically get rid of it because it's my first ever palette. It's from BH Cosmetics by Sylvia Gani Beauty Palette, and I absolutely love it. It's such a gorgeous palette. It would help if I put it like way around, but it's a gorgeous packaging and the shades are stunning, and I have digged into it quite well. So yeah, that's my first ever palette and I will never get rid of it because I absolutely love it. So we got this one, the Exotic Experience palette from the, I think it was Jenna Tutorials. And that's the palette here. It's gorgeous shades, but I got most of these shades into Be Perfect Cosmetics. I don't really need another palette, and Be Perfect Cosmetics has literally got all the shades, so I'm going to get rid of that one. Then I got this one, the Beauty Boss palette, Sweetheart. So this is the palette here, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and the shades are so beautiful, but I really don't need any more palettes, and I got another palette that I've kept. It's got the same colour story, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. I know for a fact these palettes will be loved and used because I'm giving it to my niece and she will love it. So what I've actually done is sorted them by the brands because I felt like it was just not getting anywhere. So now that I got them into piles, we can go through them. So these are all the Morphe palettes. So this is the Morphe palette, and let's see if this is 35M. I'll just open that, and that's what the palette looks like. It's absolutely gorgeous. I actually like this palette. I forgot about this palette, to be honest, and it's a gorgeous palette. Actually, I'm gonna keep this palette, or do I give it away? I'll give it away, because if I don't give it away, I will have way too many palettes and I need space. So we're gonna get rid of that one. Then I got this palette 25D, which is the neutral shades, and it's all pretty much matte shades. And don't know, keep or get rid? Decisions. Keep. We'll keep it, because matte shades, you can never go wrong with matte shades, and especially brown matte shades. So we're gonna keep that one. Let's see, next one we got is 35B. This was my second palette that I got, and look at these gorgeous shades. Absolutely love it. And this was my second palette I got after Sylvia Gani palette, because that's when I was starting to get into colours, and as soon as I seen it, I had to get it. So that is the palette we're gonna keep because I absolutely love it. That was my second palette I got. Anyways, so now we got is the 35i Ice Fantasy palette by Morphe as well. They're all by Morphe, this pile. I really did not like this palette. The shades are okay, very pastel-y, doesn't really stick. And I've tried this palette actually a few times, and I've done a collab with one of the YouTubers as well with this palette, and I still didn't like it. Anyways, I'm gonna give it away because I'm sure my niece will enjoy it and love it because it's nice palettes, nice shimmers. The shimmers are really nice, but the shades, matte shades, are just not for me. So now I got this. Now it's the 35S Sweet Oasis palette, and oh my god, look at these turquoise and pink shades. I love it. I've tried this palette a few times, but I really need to try it more. And that shade there is calling my name. I love that burgundy shade. I actually have to create an eye look with that shade because it's absolutely stunning. So yeah, keeping that palette. And then we got this palette, 35 XO palette. I've done a testing video on this palette as well. It's absolutely gorgeous palette, and it was sold out quite a few times actually, this palette, and I'm not getting rid of it because when you see all these shades inside, they're all gorgeous, especially that pressed glitter. Oh my god, absolutely love it. So we're definitely keeping that. So now we got is the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I got quite a few of their palettes. I got the Alicia Edwards palette. I'm actually going to keep all of these palettes because I love all of them. I'm not going to show you guys because you probably already know and seen them before what they look like. But this is Alicia Edwards palette. Then I got the Carly Bible palette, Jackie Aina palette. Then we got the Riviera palette. I can't remember if I got this for my birthday or Christmas, but it's a nice palette. And I also got this Amrizi palette. Amrizi, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. But I got this palette as well. I got all of these and I'm keeping all of them because they are expensive and I can't get rid of them because I love all of them. Then we got my P. Louise collection. As you can see, I have way too many. Only thing with P. Louise palettes, they're amazing, don't get me wrong, but when you look at the comparison with the difference of the sizing, like this is very thin, like thin packaging, easy to put away, easy to store, and doesn't take much space. These, however, are absolutely huge. So I got this palette here, which is the Worldy Palette. I've done a testing video on this palette and I've done it a few times actually. Like tried to create an eye look with this a few times, about 3-4 times, but I think I'm gonna actually give this another shot because I think my knowledge and my experience has improved a lot since last time I tried this palette. So I'm actually gonna give this another go and see if I can create an eye look with this palette because it wasn't a great review because I did not like the palette, but I'm gonna give it another go. So we're gonna keep that one. Then I got this palette. It's the cancelled P. Louise palette and it's absolutely gorgeous palette, but only thing with the packaging is very thick and bulky and very big. That's the only thing, but I absolutely adore the packaging. It's stunning. It's so much work that goes into this palette's packaging. It is stunning and the shades are amazing as well. I'll show you quickly what they look like. So that is the palette and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's got a little thing in here and then when you lift it up, you got all your shades. So you got your mattes, your shimmers, in all different shades, and I absolutely love this palette. It's stunning, but only thing is the packaging is bulky. And I'm gonna keep the box for this palette because the palette box actually fits perfectly. The palette is not smaller than the box because some of the boxes that I'm throwing away is because the palettes are a lot smaller than the boxes. So I'm keeping that one. And then we got this palette. It's the Secret Sinner palette. I'll got the box upside down. But that is the palette here, and the packaging, that's what I'm saying. See, when P. Louise is packaging, the amount of work that goes into the packaging is crazy, and it's so beautiful, stunning, and the shades are absolutely gorgeous as well. Just look at the palette. They are beautiful, like stunning shades, and they're very pigmented. I got a lot of palettes I need to play with because this is absolutely gorgeous. And the packaging as well, it's stunning. You've got two feathers inside. It's like built in inside, and then you've got the P. Louise on the front. The front is magnetic and the back of it as well. It's just gorgeous. So we're gonna keep that one. And then I got these two palettes, Date Night and Vacation. I love these palettes. I've played with them. I love the colors, and I'm actually gonna keep them. I might give them away on my next decluttering. It's just because I recently got them. I don't want to get rid of them yet. And they're gorgeous. They're like love tapes. And I still got to get the other one, which was the Wedding Night or Wedding Day, I think. I need to get it. But these two are just stunning, and they're really nice to take away if you're going on a holiday. Well, not that you're going to be able to go on holiday anytime soon, but you know what I mean. It's just Lovely, small, and easy to take with you. But yeah, that's the palettes and I'm keeping them. Now we got this pile to go through. So thank you so much guys for watching this video and being with me decluttering these eyeshadow palettes, because it was well overdue. I knew that for a fact and I'm glad I did. But before you go guys, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, click on those bell notifications down there below so you get notified every single time I post, and also put thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video and if you're excited to see my next video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video guys. Bye! Mwah!